today we are looking at mosaicing candles. Is that a word? Mosaicing.
Yeah.
So as you can see from the plethora that we have here, we've been doing this a while, and some of the products that we use are not even in production anymore. And I know a lot of the videos I put on YouTube have products that you cannot find anymore, but I'll try to find something similar and post a link for that, for something similar. But a lot of this you can find similar tiles and stuff for your mosaic at a local craft store. They may not look exactly like this, but you can get pretty close. So we have them all lit somewhat.
Yeah.
This is my candle expert, my mom, Jan, and she is rolls them all around, does the new candles, sticks them in with wax, all kinds of stuff.
To keep them bright.
To keep them bright, she
Yeah.
says. So when we first started doing this, I want to say that this one was close to one of the first ones we did.
And the orange and yellow.
They had only made purple, blue, clear.
And green.
Not like the bright green though, was it?
It was this colored, yeah. It's a green, a purple, and a blue. The blue wasn't real dark.
So you have just a glass candle holder you can get at local craft store or interior design places similar to Pier 1. Even Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart will have the glass candle holders stuff. And these are two of the earlier designs as well. Red, orange, yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So these are pretty simple. These are what we first started out with. So basically, like on this one, horizontal squares with the rotated triangles to make up a row. Same thing with this one, horizontal squares and rotated triangles. This one got a little bit more brave, I guess, creative, and started diagonal squares. Let's see here.
This is close to that. It's around, I'm trying to remember what those are called. I can't remember. But they're pretty common and they're cheap, like $1. Walmart.
What, the glass?
Yeah, the glass.
So all of those were with black or gray, dark gray grout
Yes.
in between the tiles. And then also in the earlier times, this one,
This one,
I think so.
a bigger piece of glass.
We have a lot that are this shape, you'll see. And this one is mostly the diagonal squares.
Those are called ivy bowls. All those cheap ones up there.
Ivy bowls.
Yeah, because you could start your ivy in one of those. They're called ivy bowls.
This one is the same. We'll do all the same shapes so we can show you the different designs. So this one I did, and it's kind of the Midwestern type colors, I guess.
Yeah.
So it has the teal, blue, yellow, orange, red, and then the clear tiles. And this one's with like a cream white grout. And what I did with this one was I laid out this initial pattern here, and I figured out that if I glued them a certain distance apart from each other, that I could get 3 of them around the entire thing. So it is symmetrical around the entire thing. Because sometimes it's hard whenever you find a pattern that you really like, and it doesn't quite fit evenly.
We would lay them out on the table.
So if you have a, and this one you can see has some circular and some teardrop shape rather than just the triangles and the squares.
Right.
That's the same shape glass as this one, the Ivy bowl.
There's your 3 more. The same shape.
This one also, you can see, has some circles and teardrops. This is Mom's favorite color scheme.
Well, they're bright. That's why I like them.
The green, the red, yellow, clear. This one also white grout. Same shape. Oh, here's another one. Same color scheme.
Well, you can't use glass that's got a lot of indentions and curves because those won't fit down in a real sharp curve. So that shape works really well. That's why there's so many of them.
Yeah, like if you have a glass that comes in like this, then your chances of getting the stones on that groove are harder to get them to glue or not
lay
glue.
flat. Lay really flat.
And then if you are to lay out your pattern on something and you want to follow that pattern, you need something that's kind of similar in shape, so that way you can put them closer together on the small areas and further apart on the larger areas, and your pattern still looks fine. Like this shape, you wouldn't have to worry at all because there is no indentions or anything. So whatever you lay out as your pattern, that will work fine. And even while, if you lay out your pattern on a table or on a piece of paper or something, you can even hold this down onto there and roll it and just see how far it'll go. It could go all the way around the glass and then you're done. Green, yellow, clear on this one with white grout.
Yeah.
Here's another of that ivy bowl shape. I did this one. This one, it's kind of hard to see with the light. But anyway, you can see it when I put up the video and the pictures of the, just the candle on the inside. But this one was meant to do like a sunset. So it's purple, pink, orange, yellow. There's actually some green at the bottom, but the light never shows that. And then at the top is blue.
And those are not squares and triangles.
No, these are more random shapes.
Yeah. They're repetitive.
I'll take it closer.
4 or 5 different shapes, but they're not square or round or triangle either.
There we go, that's better. So you can see the colors and the shapes. I think I'll stay out here if you wanna pass.
Yeah, there's another one with those shapes. It's not your distinctive triangles and squares. I think that's all, those 3.
White, red, purple, blue.
Yeah.
These are kind of more of foggy colors. You can't see through them as well as you can the ones that are more glass looking.
Very clear. This one's sea glass colors in those shapes.
So blues, teals. The reason it looks pink down here is because the candle inside is pink.
Yeah. Where do you want to go next? These 2 shapes right here?
That's fine. So now we're back to the original purples, blues, teals, squares and triangles, and that's it. Squares and triangles. Oh, there's a few circles.
Probably to fill up the space where you couldn't fit anything else in. And this one is all squares,
All squares.
on
Purples, magenta, pink, light pink, white at the top. They get darker down here, as you can see.
This is a drinking glass.
Look, 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 look.
Yeah, but they're easy to cover because they don't have any, I mean, they're pretty straight.
So as you can see again, the pattern went from dark to lightest, dark to lightest, dark to lightest, and then on this last one, didn't have quite enough room for the lightest right in here, but that's okay. It's not very noticeable.
Well, these are,
Here's another drinking glass.
yeah, that's another drinking glass.
These have a few that are mirrored. Kind of random mirrored triangles in there. All clear on that one.
There's a drinking goblet. There's a drinking goblet.
Water goblet.
And a goblet.
Same color, colorway on that one. And these right here, the ones you can't see the light through, are the mirrored ones again.
Here's another drinking glass.
Hot.
Yeah. Flame's pretty big.
Mom made this one. I told her this one was what Jesus would have drank from. Here's
Camelot.
Jesus's glass.
It's Camelot.
Did all those.
Yeah, we're down to these. Oh, there's another drinking goblet. That's for drink. Yeah, it's a different shape than the other two are.
Same coloring that she really loves.
It's a pear
Right
shape.
here.
Yeah,
Here's another.
yeah. I don't know that that's to drink out of, but it's something to do with maybe a parfait, pudding in or ice cream or something I make in there.
All squares.
All squares.
I'm being Vanna White here. Another rainbow one. This is a candle holder.
This one? Is this the only one left?
I think so.
It's a big tall one like this one.
And this one is just the magenta, orange, red squares and triangles.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done a lot.
Yeah, and I have stuff to do more.
This shape, I don't think we have this shape anywhere on the table,
No, we don't.
but
It would be
similar.
easy.
I mean, it's small up here, large down here, so you could do the same pattern. They would just be really close together up here, the tiles, and then the tiles would be further away down here. You probably don't want any more than, what, 3/8 of an inch in between tiles or something like that.
I don't know. I can just kind of
Too
place
much to
them,
grout.
kind of place them and decide which way they go.
I think we should that one. Red and white.
No, maybe we didn't. It's a drinking glass.
That's a big drinking
And
glass.
that's what it is.
So here's our little tiles. These are all triangles, it looks like.
Yeah.
Mom's favorite colors again.
They come in packed with 3 different colors in them, so I separated them out. So I'd have all my yellows, all my oranges, all my reds together.
And then
There's the grout.
kind of grout we used to use.
This is terracotta, which some of these have a terracotta.
This one is terracotta.
This one's terracotta.
This one's terracotta.
Yeah. At
It's
first
just
there
a
was
little
only black.
off-white.
At first there was only black to start off with when they started making these mosaics. They're plastic too. They're not glass. They're plastic. And then they went to the
These.
watercolors. Yeah.
Yeah, these are plastic. I have been to the candle part of Michael's, and I think they had a few things, tiles.
But they don't have the primary colors anymore. They're weird colors that they have.
More
now.
like this one.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
The sea glass colors.
Yeah.
There you can see it.
what you do is you put the grout in the cup and add water and stir it with a popsicle stick until it gets not real thick, but and not real thin either. You just kind of have to learn how what the thickness is, because it doesn't tell you how much to put with a package. You just put water. H2O. No. It says to wait 10 minutes before you grout.
And then 10 minutes for what?
I guess for it to set up, maybe.
Oh, before you put it on here.
Yeah.
And then you put it on
And you wait when you put it on there too. before you
probably
start
outside or in the tub.
in the sink.
So
Because
it's
you
not
put
as
it under
messy.
the running water. Put it under running water and you take the grout off of the squares with a sponge, a wet sponge. And I usually wear plastic gloves.
And then why don't you use glue? Not just regular glue.
You use silicone in a squeeze tube
To attach the tiles.
because it's thicker and you don't have to wait for it to dry as much. You can keep putting them on there faster. I don't know if glue would do good with the heat on it anyway, but the silicone will.
Anything else?
No, it's easier to put a candle that's in another glass than it is to put the whole candle in there.
Like
It's easier
this.
to get them out. Makes more of a flicker. Oh, I can show you
Instead
one
of
that
just
doesn't.
a straight
Yeah.
votive holder.
Yeah, let me show you one.
The taller ones, we have, like this one is a candelabra thing that has a stem on it.
Yeah.
So down here we'll never have the light.
No.
So it just depends. Although in this one, there is a really tall skinny one, so the light will go all the way down whenever the candle burns down.
Here's a faceted one.
It's a faceted, she says that creates more light
Yeah.
than just the straight
Yeah.
votive holder,
Yeah.
such as that.
And then some of these are in glass drinking jars too. You just drop a votive down in the glass.
This
or
one,
a bigger candle than a votive.
this one I just put a candle in, so it's not contained by any glass, so who knows how I'm gonna get that wax out.
Here's one where it's in a drinking glass, and it's a tall, skinny one, so it'll go all the way down. But it lights up the whole thing to begin with, from the top to the bottom. And maybe it.
You wanna, let's hit the lights. I'll
Yeah.
show a video of all of them without the light on.